What up, TI? June 28th and 2026. I almost said something else. That was a liar. So, I went to a little party yesterday. Not a party, like dinner for somebody in my family's birthday. And I went to one of the parents' house for coffee, cake and everything. The rest of the family joined us. It was a really nice day. Had a nice dress on. I was gonna make a video. I was starting to make a video, and I got picked up, so I couldn't make the video. But so yeah, these weirdos, they're doing the astral projection thing again. And last night I was sleeping really well, right? So I had a weird dream. I'll tell you in a minute. The dream was just random people showing up in my dream. It was just demonic entities. They pretend to be human. They have like a cloaking thing. When they come into your dream, they make you think that they're real. So I kept like rebuking or whatever they were doing. And then at one point I was starting to sleep really well, fall to sleep like you're supposed to. And I saw a restaurant and a a la carte coming out with food and the trays with the round covers. And I saw waiters with the towel over their arm, even though they don't really do that no more. And they had like tuxedos. They don't dress like that no more. They just wear regular suits at like the very fancy restaurants. So, and they kind of looked human, but I'm looking at them going, oh no, those are not human. They thought because I was gonna eat the food from the cart, so I had to wake up and cancel any witchcraft against me that they were doing, because what the witches and warlocks they do, they feed the demons off an altar. They put out offerings for them, and if you eat the food in the dream, like they have a pic, when perps take a picture of you, they put it on the altar, and they feed the demons whatever else they put. They may put coins too. I gotta look it up. I know there's the candles, like red candles and white candles and black candles, plain stuff like that, and then the other ones with the saints on it. Sometimes they have like saints that look like skeletons. I hear a mourning dove. Anyway. So anyways, so they do that. And they put your picture up. Don't say the handler is the one that really does all the work. The perps, they participate in it. So then they find you like 3 o'clock in the morning. They start. Sometimes they start at 2. But they usually start at 3. And so they try to feed me in the dream. I'm a big girl, so it worked years ago. Before I gave my life to Christ, it worked. And then I found out how to stop it. So you wake up before, as you see stuff like that, you try to wake up and you say, I rebuke whatever the demons want to get to come after me. Cancel every contract that, whatever. I forgot how it is, but it works because they get very angry. The guy just steal somebody's mail. I think that lady's stealing the mail. She definitely does not live there. Yeah, fuck them. I'm not gonna call nobody because they keep following me everywhere I go. Anyway, they have cameras anyway, so she thinks they're not recording her. And if you look up there, up top, the black dots are the cameras. So See? All the shit that they do to me, somebody else does it to them. I don't care if they think I'm doing that, because I'm not. I'm sitting here on my porch. So anyway. So they do all this stuff to me, so I have to get up and rebuke it. I started reading the word. All of a sudden the bookmark falls, like I couldn't grasp it, and the bookmark falls out. I lose my place, I have to go start again. So I'm like, oh, you think I'm not going to start the chapter over again? You got another thing coming. So I did. And that's why they came at me with the a la carte restaurant thing. And then I rebuked it, all that stuff. That's fine. So I slept from there. I got up by like 10. Not too late. Not too early, not too late. It was a restful sleep after that. So now today, I didn't go to Dunkin' right away. I did a couple chores. And I just came back from there. I had a small coffee. Usually I get medium, so now it's small. It's going to always be small now from now on. You know, if I really need a coffee, now I got like a medium, but I gotta try to cut down. Because I've been doing that with the refreshers too. Yeah, I did not know if that person lived there or not. Yeah, it's from the owner knows her. Because of the way she was acting. So scratch that. I didn't know they knew her. Anyways, if they do get their mail stolen, it's probably gonna be repercussions for their actions. So nobody bothered me, right? My neighbor went out at like 11. He keeps moving barbecue from the alleyway to his actual backyard. Just keep it in the backyard. You barely go in there. Yep, that's the douchebag brothers honking. Anyways, so I'm like, at least I wasn't sleeping when he did that. Usually he does it like 5 o'clock in the morning, 6 o'clock in the morning. So. Try not to film. I think these people do it on purpose. Anyway. So. I got out the house at like around 2. I get there, nobody was waiting for me. It was great. I'm in there. Nothing really happened. There's a new perp that came around last week sometime, and these people like really need me to recognize them, I guess. So he wore the same outfit. He wore a green Hawaiian shirt. It was button open, unbuttoned, a gold chain, and like a white t-shirt, and like cargo shorts. So last week what he did was he ran up the ramp in Dunkin', stood where I could see him up the top step, and just like crossed his legs and just looked at me for a few minutes. So I looked at him like, okay, what does that mean? I don't care what it means. And he saw me look, just a little quick look, and he starts running back. And he only did it once. And then I saw him today. He gets to the corner. Like he ran from across the street. He gets to the corner, and I don't know if he was coughing or sneezing or spitting. I don't know what he did. But then he turned around and spun around and walked back up across the street. So I'm like, what the hell is that? That's some weird shit. No, I didn't record because it's so quick. And I was in like the back seat of the restaurant. Because, I'm not going to really record you unless you're like really doing something stupid. Like you really want my attention. I'll record you and put you on YouTube. I don't care. So then I saw the old perv Smurf, I'm going to call him, 75-year-old, 73, whatever he is, he's asking me for sex. And he's walking down this block. My camera didn't catch it, of course. So after a few minutes, douchebag brother's daughter comes in with her friend. I see them at the window right now. So I don't know. I think they're doing TikToks crap at me. Who cares? So they sat behind me, of course. They're in the front seat. They sat right behind me. So I'm sure they were talking about me, but they made it seem like they were talking about something else. Whatever. I just listened to some videos I was watching. No big deal. I'm sure they're gonna tell him. The thing is, they if they can't synchronize with you, they'll send their children to synchronize with you. So that's what she's been doing that a couple times now with her friend, but she can't go by herself. So she comes with her friend. Little starlings. Oh, is that one of my friends? That was two. Here's the other one flew off. Here's that mourning dove. I don't know where it is, the mourning dove. I don't see it. I guess it's on the roof somewhere. Anyways. So, little stuff like that they do. Where's the other song? And you hear sirens right now, right? Yeah. After a few minutes, I saw a Target bag. Only one, though. I was surprised. I didn't see that many red cars. On the way home, I saw one red car already parked near the hydrant. Little birds. Oh, you got a camel on that guy. Oh, look at the bird. Hey, bird. Where you going? He was right here on the fence. That was good. Yeah, a couple weeks ago, I had a cardinal. He was sitting on this part of the bench while I was on the top step. And they came to look at me and then flew away. I got a screenshot. It was a rainy day, too. That was nice, though. It's nice to see the birds and the cats and the squirrels. And I haven't seen squirrels in a while. But you know what I mean. Yeah, it's been so much rain lately. It's like weird. So I came back. There was a red car parked, of course. Then, not even a 1 foot away, somebody had their trunk open, and there was a couple of red bags in the trunk. It wasn't Target bags, it was BJ's bags. But then I saw like their tire was off. They still were changing the tire. The person who was doing that wasn't there. The person that they were with was in the car, so I don't know what that was about. I don't know if it was. I don't think it was gang stalking. I don't know. I don't know what it was. That could be, like a little subtle gang stalking. Maybe could be. See, I don't know. I don't think I've ever had that before. But one of the cars that came by while I was sitting here is the same car we have, just in blue. Same, shape and everything. Same name. So they do that sometimes too. They'll, they'll come around with the same car you have. And there was a lot of helicopter shit the other day. Yesterday and the day before, like, I just heard a helicopter hovering over. And I was watching prayer videos. That's why. But a couple of days before that, oh my God, one spam call after the other. I didn't even answer. So I just blocked them all. And after a while, they wrote, "Are you ready to talk?" I'm like, "Talk about what? You're a fucking scam. I ain't talking to you." Like, what do they want from me? Sometimes I mess with them and, like, play games with them and stuff, but I can't, not anymore. Like, leave me be. Like, I'm not gonna stop watching prayer videos because I'm getting a phone call. I mean, get out of here. Are they still watching me from the window? Yes, they are. And they're filming too. Oh, well. So now I'm about to go in, but look how nice it is out here. Look, I know they fake clouds and stuff, but look at the blue sky. It's actually blue. It's shocked right now. Oh, I smell something weird in the breeze. I don't know what that is. It's gross. It's a big tree. Yeah, they were just out the window doing TikTok dances, but they had the phone pointed at me. Alright, there they are. See? She can do shit by herself. She gotta get her friend to do it. I'll record it. Damn right. Stop doing your stupid shit. So now we got this spray paint job. Nobody did it, y'all. Just, just spray paint. And then the father's out there too now. Let me just get closer to it. I don't know what the hell this is. Weird. Got these markings on the tree. Those paint. All kinds of scratches. Weird. Trying to see which other. Let's spray paint there. Paint. That's about it. And that's it. Oh, I don't know how the camera didn't catch them. They must have done it in the middle of the night. And then the fact that it's on the side of the tree. So yeah, I wasn't going to catch them. I really do encourage perps though. If you're going to do something stupid, do it when the car's not in the driveway, make sure. Do a little jig, like an Irish jig in front of my house. Make sure the camera's catching you. And that's it. You can even say something stupid. Like, curse me out or something. I'm not kidding. Because the more you perps do stuff in front of my house, in front of my camera, the more I'm going to put you up on YouTube. And eventually I'm going to file a police report on you. And if you're not afraid to go back to jail, because that's how you got out of jail in the first place, by gang stalking. They gave you a pretty penny, right? You got money for gang stalking. After they put you in jail, they said, we'll take you out of jail if you do these gang stalking bullshit. Yep. Shut the fuck up, perp. So now I'm about to go in, so now they're gonna honk and do other stuff. Whatever, fuck them.